Welcome back, everybody, to some more Arcane Merchant. Yeah, one of our goals is to complete all of the research, which I guess that means we're not too far away from, completing the game. If we take a look at our research, we got a little bit of ways, though. And, yeah. Currently, we have researched Steel Wardens, which this doesn't really help us except for a +1 staff capacity, and it unlocked silver helmets. But we wanted to connect this to also this, the forbidden manuscript, so that we can come over here and eventually get the Waron's Arsenal, which will give us a bunch of axes, maces, and bows and things like that. But we need to sell 100 runic axes, which is so much. We'll have to see how that goes. We need to sell 5 more viridium cores, and we can get more of this, more potions. Luminite, fortune potion, and a vigor potion. And we also are not far away from the gunsmith greed. We just need 1,500, and then 10% in our blacksmith market prices will increase, and we get a long rifle and a gun rack. Shield rack too. It'd be nice to get a shield for our heroes. This is not too far off, I don't think, either. And then we have this right here, the sigils and relics. Structural edition. They want us to get an expansion before we get the rings in. And maybe that will be our goal today. Kind of thinking about getting an expansion in. So just to look real quick. To get our expansion, we're going to need 600 gold. It's not far off. They want us to get Adventurer 1 from one of our researchers too, which will give us another hero capacity, which that'd be kind of fun. We'd be able to do multiple heroes, multiple runs, I guess. That'd be really cool. Currently our hero right now is off on an adventure, so they'll be back soon. These couple of boxes here are our rings and sigils. We aren't going to do anything about them right now, but yeah. And this is our mana potion, which we have far too many at this given time. However, we did unlock a restocker officially. The thing about the restocker, though, is we are going to need to hire them. It's going to cost us money to do that, and we're going to need to get shelves in there too. So there's still a lot that we have to do in that regard. Let's go and open up. We'll open up now. We've tried to keep our inventory stocked up as much as possible, but sometimes when you have upgrades and things like that, you can't keep everything in stock all the time, especially when you're buying and researching things and buying fixtures and things like that. When you buy fixtures and you research, that is not return on investment. You will not make any money from that. Those are not profits. Stuff that goes onto the shelf, those are profits, right? So when we do big purchases like that, it takes us a little bit of time to recoup our profits and to recoup our inventory. We are done with that. A long rifle, a wood shield, and an antidote potion. Interesting. I could get a wood shield for our hero here. I wasn't expecting... Oh, right. Interesting. I guess the frost wand will be just that. I guess I could do a shield, and then a war axe is 154. Is it better than the wand? 152. And technically, I guess it is. And I think the war axe might be the better one. Let's see, maybe... Okay, that's better. The knight sword mixed with the shield. Then we have the ring, the sigil, and then we need to add the antidote that will make them 182. Now, that would be a 69% success chance for this to get some 700, get some gold, get some fame. We've done worse, I guess. We've done 55% chance. A dormant fire entity is stirring in the volcano, threatening the nomad camp. Pacify it before it erupts. I'll send them off to do that. And then it would be really nice to have a consistent flow of things coming in with a second hero. But for right now, we're going to have to just keep these shields to the side. We need to unlock shield fixtures, which we just don't have. With the 91 gold that we're getting, yeah, we're going to need to resupply a few things before going a little bit crazy on the expanded, you know, the expansion, and before we hire a restocker. So, yeah. Let's just kind of go through what we have for now. We might just get one of each of everything that we have and just kind of sort out through that way. So we'll stop on the war axe here. Actually, no, we won't, because we just sold some stuff. We don't need any hook daggers. We have plenty. We will stop on the iron dagger. And then let's get the rest of this stuff in. And then hopefully our hero will be able to do what he needs to do. And if our hero does succeed, then we get an extra 250 pretty quickly. And that just helps us progress a little bit faster. Oh, I forgot. We don't have a spot for any, for our helmets yet. So we still need to get another fixture for that. Right. Well, I'll place that over here for now. There we go. This one can be thrown away. This one, no. And this one, no. And we're going to get a lot of this stuff. We're going to get a lot of boxes and things like that. And it might be worth, you know, trying to get our... Oh, goodness. Trying to get our restocker in as quickly as possible. Get this storage system going. Yeah. There we go. So then we don't have to worry about kind of tinkering and worrying about restocking everything all the time. We can worry about placement of items. And then when we need to do orders, we can do orders. And then just stick them in the in there. So what's going to need to come first is a storage shelf. A storage shelf. So 300 for that. We can buy that right now. And then it's going to cost us a little bit for an actual worker. We failed our mission. 800 gold. That's a bit sad that we failed, but that's all right. We don't get penalized, really, at all. Let's go ahead and give them the antidote, and let's have them run it back. Again. Off you go. What does the Griffin want today? I think I can do this. 1 hunter bow, 2 mystic grimoires. And 3 charm potions. There you go. And we'll try to get to 800 as fast as we can. And with this shelf, we'll go ahead and place it in here. There we go. Now let's start putting some stuff in there. And start preparing. See how this system works. Ah, right. That's pretty cool. And then before you know it, we won't have to worry about stocking anything ever again. So it's going to be worth it. We'll place that right there. Yeah. And that. Now it looks like that things won't have a dedicated storage spot, which means I'm going to have to probably replace this all the time, which actually I'm not going to be able to organize very well, I don't think. Because when something runs out, it will just replace with something else. All right, now for these, we're going to go ahead and place these in here, but they're just going to sit in the corner until we get the appropriate fixtures for them. We just don't have them. So they're kind of in the back of our mind right now. There we are. We have the 800 gold, and I know we're kind of low, but this will be worth it. Trust me, this will be worth it. You gotta trust the process, and then we don't have to worry about hiring this person ever again. Or monster, creature, thing. Yeah. Now, where they come from, I don't know. They probably come from right there. There they are. Oh, wow. That is not what I expected. Well, he will be taking care of us. Now, any money that we have coming in now, we'll go ahead and start refilling our store. We'll get 3 of each on our books for the most part. And then all we need to do is just go from there into there. It'd be cool if you could actually place this stuff in there, or if it kind of just came in there. Now we can obviously help our friend. But look at him go. How neat is that? And we did complete that mission. So that's pretty big. Let's take a look. So we get 750 gold, which is nice. And we get some crazy looking maces here. I'm going to place one of them in there. I'm going to grab the money, which I will spend probably on just refilling our store or buying more shelves for the storage unit. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out your knight sword, and we're going to replace it with a spike mace. Wow. That makes you 182. Was that the same? That thing is huge. I think that was the same, technically. Alrighty. Madness in the mist. Toxic fumes drove a merchant mad. Subdue him and confiscate his highly dangerous glowing wares. Right. 1 focus potion. Start it up. It's so awesome. It is. It's awesome being able to see our restocker do their job. I love it. Gonna make this flow a lot easier. There we are. And then any leftovers we have, we'll just place them in the back. We have 900, so we can actually, if we wanted to, get 3 more storage. Oh, now we have 1,000. Yeah, this is going to go quite well. Let's get 3 more storage units. And then eventually, I don't know how soon, I have to double check, but eventually we will be able to hire probably more workers when we get a capacity level up. I think we can only do 2 right now. There we are. Okay. We have a lot of spots open now. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put this stuff away, and then he can do whatever he wants. We have to sleep through the night. He does not. I think he just goes the whole time. And like I said, it's going to be kind of impossible to keep a storage back here organized. We're just going to have to do what we can do with what we have. And anything that we do get, just place it on the shelf and he will take care of it. Check the mana. And you know what? We could probably put the mana in the back now. Yeah, cool. Let's go to sleep. Ah, the ship is here today. Let's open up right away. Let's see what we have. What can we benefit from today? Ah. 4 boxes of the Enchanter Tombs. That's actually not bad. We're gonna have to save up some gold for that, but I will think about doing that for sure. Good cat. Oh, 64. Wow. She definitely could be better. A lot better. Interesting. When does our hero come back? Very soon. I might pick you up today. I might hire you, I should say. All right. And slowly but surely, we are going to get all this stuff in. I'm going to go ahead and actually just place the helmets here just so we can sell something. Better not to. It's better than to just not have anything there at all. All right. Get some more hook daggers going on here. Perfect. Oh, and these are the war spears, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Okay. I'm not worried. And you shouldn't be worried either. I know it looks very empty, but we've been doing some incredible upgrades right now. It will all come together, don't worry. 45 seconds left on that. The Griffin is here. A hook, dagger, and an arcane codex. Yeah. There you go. And I saw where the stalker actually idles. It looks like when he has nothing to do, he sits right there. Cool. Failed. That's all right. Well, let's go ahead and have you do a guaranteed mission. Yeah, look at, there he goes. He sits right there. Nice. All right, well, let's go ahead and get some more items in. We stopped at the iron dagger. Let's get more of those. Hunting bow, the longsword, which we still need to get actually a fixture for that, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we already got one. War spear, we just put some out. And we don't have access to the verdant axe, the blood scythe, and things of that nature, so we'll go ahead and do that. Our hero finished that up, which we'll take a look at. It does give us money, actually, so 62 there. Money's not bad. I can easily take all the money right now. A lot to do, a lot to accomplish. There's the knight sword. And there's the daggers. And the bows. I guess I might have 2 spots for the swords. Oh. Right. Okay. A 489. Let's continue. Let's go with health potions. Mana potions. Antidotes. Viridium ore. That seems good. And then what we can do is we can place some of these in here so that he has something to do. There we go. And there he goes. Excuse me. Perfect. All right. Nice. So we have this and we can research this, and it's not going to cost us any money to research it. And we will unlock Luminite, Fortune Potion, and Vigor. So we've now unlocked that. With the 600 gold, we could do an expansion, obviously, but we're not going to. We're going to go over to the pirate ship, to the merchant, and we're going to buy 4 boxes of those tombs. I accept. Very good deal. We'll place them probably in our storage. Oh, I forgot. I have to get it from him. I don't know why. I thought he was going to put that on our doorstep. Silly me. Can I go in through the back? No. And he will take care of that. So with the 472 that we have, we'll get more books here in a bit. Let's continue with this, though. We are going to need to get... let's get some Frost Wand. I don't know if we have a spot for the magic staff. We don't. Did we unlock? Yes, we did. So we need to make some more magic staffs. Or sorry, pole arm racks. We'll get the frost wand in though. And the next thing we need to do is just make sure we get our books kind of squared away. And then we need to do an expansion drastically. We are a bit overdue on that, and we will go ahead and get that expansion now. Oh. I guess we can't. Right. Maybe we need to research it. What about these books? How come these books are not going out? Are these books that we don't actually have out? Oh. Interesting. These are books we don't have out. Alright. Well, that means we're going to need to get another bookshelf in. We'll wait on that. All right. Well, let's take a look at our research and see. I would like to unlock one of these sides. Structural addition. Can't do that quite yet. Right. Warehouse table. That sounds fun. We are going to need 1,500 gold to get the gun rack in. 1,500 gold and an adventurer to get the shields in. A storm bow. When do we get another expansion? Guard shield. Inventory slot. Was it back here? We researched everything over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Warehouse table plus 2 capacity. What's this? Auto buy. Oh, it's like an auto register. Interesting. Huh. Am I looking at that wrong? About getting another expansion in. Guess we can't yet. We purchased that, and purchased that. Okay, and then I guess the other thing we need to do is get a hero capacity. All right, well, I guess we will do that. All right. I was hoping that we could at least maybe get another expansion, but I guess that is not the case. So we'll just do another big order here. Make sure that we're all stocked up and ready to go. And then try to find a way to get some of these new fixtures in. New items in, like the tomb and the last piece to the armor. Yeah, it's quite a bit of a mess there we have. Admittedly. But it's going to keep our little guy kind of busy. It's going to keep us busy. And I would like to hire that hero. I think she was 300 something. I can only do one more in here. Let's grab another. So let's see. You were how much? 300 or so? 320. And if we remove everything from this person, they were 66 and you were 64. But for some reason I thought maybe, I guess I could have looked at that, huh? Okay. Well, back you go, I guess. She wasn't as good as I thought. We need to put some more potions in here. I like using the antidotes for the heroes. They seem to do the best so far. All right, let's go to the next day. Perfect. We're on day 21. And he's doing his thing. Just not going as fast, but I'm sure there's a way to make him go faster. Let's open. Let me check back here. We have 3. There we go. There we are. Oh, we have another one. A 4th. There we are. Pants. Yeah, we had pants. I think we got rid of the boots. Nope, the boots are right there. Oh, the griffin's here. Long swords can go right there. Some war spears can go right there. That can go, and that can go. Throw this in the back. There. And what do you want today? 2 frost wands and 5 mana. There we go. Out you go, my friend. Yeah, these ones we didn't have a spot. No, we do have a spot for these. Okay, cool. All right, we're back into the positive now. And we need to have our hero go out and do some stuff. Can't let them idle. Oh, 78. Oh. Yeah. This will be perfect. I got a little excited. So yeah, we will grab her now. There we go. You are fired. You are hired. Oh, we need a little bit of gold. Don't worry, you will be hired. I promise. I promise. We will have a spot for you. Let me grab a little bit of mana. I'm sure there's some more that we can throw on the shelf. And the rest of it goes on there. Perfect. Okay. I forgot. How much were you? 390. Okay. It might be crazy. You might be thinking I'm crazy, but this is a good buy. This is a good investment right here. Hello. Let's make you the strongest ever. $194 without an antidote. Oh no, with an antidote. $194. I guess it was a little bit better than our other hero, right? Yeah. And just to double check, putting this makes it no difference. But it looks really cool. And most of this other stuff I could probably get rid of now. Like I can take that. I can go put that back on the shelf. Take these out. We can take 4 at a time. There we go. And then while we're doing this, you are going to be sent out. A 71% chance and a chance to get a focus potion. Enjoy. And then let's take care of this. Oh, all right. This is a different wand that we don't have. Are these daggers? Oh, that's the knight sword. And then we'll hold on to this. Perfect. And then we'll grab the last couple of things. A war spear. And a bow. All right. So that bit is cleared up. Awesome. And you, my friend, have nothing to do over there, really. I find that hard to believe. Let's get you some books in. Yeah. Get you some books. Get you some long swords. Maybe some knight swords. I'm gonna go 2 long swords. Maybe I should have went 2 knight swords. There we go. I'm sure he's back to work already. There. I think we also need to get more antidote. Yeah. There we go. And I would also like to get some more bookshelves too. And I guess we're going to need to get more Viridium because we're almost out. There we are. We completed that mission. I don't think I could put anything on top, right? No? And drop those off in there. There we go. All right. Let's go see what we got. Focus potions. Since we can't really sell them. I mean, we could, but no, actually we don't have the... I don't think we have them unlocked, right? No, we don't. So since we don't, we're going to probably use them for our missions instead. That puts you up at 212. Impressive. Battery acid fish. Glowing toxic fish are ruining the local market's reputation. Clear their nests so normal fish can return. 550 gold and 230 fame. We might need to go to level 4 in fame before we can do another expansion. That might be it. There we are. Let's get some Viridium ore. Probably would be good to kind of buy some more shelving too. I'll wait. Because we have gun rack or gunsmith creed. And that will increase all of our market prices by 10%, which is a pretty nice little jump there. So I think this is a good investment to do. And once we get the 1500, we'll do that and then go through all of our stuff, not just the blacksmith stuff, but everything that we have and kind of increase the prices. And for that, just a structural addition still for that. Yeah, we might have to wait till level 4 before we can get the expansion for the shop. I'll just continue putting stuff on the shelf for him. He is pretty good though. He's doing a good job at keeping everything stocked up. All right. Let's do it. Gun rack researched. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and do our rounding. And this time, we're going to do 30%. Yeah. We're going to see if that works. 1, 2, 3. We'll see how this goes. This might be a really good idea or a really terrible idea. One, two, three. This is kind of big. Very big. Okay. Some of these profits are really large. Alrighty. Almost done. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Like I said, good thing or it will be a bad thing. I'll have to see. Let's go to the next day. We'll open up immediately. And our hero is still on mission. They should be done in about 2 minutes. Let's take a look and see. We have minus 200 gold. Gonna need to get some armor, some more weapons. Our books, though, are starting to finally fill out a bit. So that's good. Yeah. Gonna need to get more health potions, more charm potions, and just more books. Or not books, but bookcases for potions. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can do this and move this over here. There. And then what I can do is I can continue our bookcases over here until this door opens. Whenever that happens. There we are. Seems pretty good to me. Good cat. Oh. Wow. 82. How much would you cost? 410. I mean, you're just so much more better than she is. Decisions. I think I'll stick with her for now. Even though I'm very tempted. She did complete that. And we did get a lot of money. A lot of money. And we could hire you now. This is a bit awkward, but you did give us a lot of money. And all that money that you gave us, well, it actually gave us enough to replace you. Oh, she's a little hot and bothered about this, but I'm so sorry. Welcome. All right, my good man. Time to put you in a full thing of armor. And you can take a focus potion too. That's 216. That's a little bit more than what she was, right? Not a crazy amount, but a little bit. And the cult of the neon ooze. The fanatics are worshipping the glowing toxic sludge. Disperse their ritual before they summon an ooze demon. We can get a storm bow and 125 gold. Get it done. There's a griffin coming. Alright, we got you. 2 frost wands. 1 ruby gamor. And 1 viridium. Off you go. let's start resupplying. We'll get one of each. Um, 452. It doesn't seem like we're losing customers. It seems like we are keeping the same amount of customers, I think. Maybe. Maybe it's not as busy. I don't know. It's hard to say. There and there. We have storage. This storage room is a lifesaver right now. It really is. It would have been very annoying to have to keep... I mean, our store is just getting so much bigger. We're going to need to get more shelves in here, though. Let's go and throw some pants down. More for you. And more for you. I would like to get the guns in here, too. Maybe give a gun to our hero. That would be nice. That's empty. This is not. Alright. Cool. We are out of wands. Now we could take our 300 right now and buy ourselves another storage. Let's do it. There we are. Mission completed. Perfect. Let's check it out. So we get money for it. And we get some special bows. Now these bows I will also place off to the side for now until we have a spot to put them. And then for you, my friend, let's give you another focus potion. And let's see. The corrupted rune stone. We need a highly volatile green rune stone for epic enchantments. Extract it from the ruins carefully. This is a 72% chance we get a single shelf and a king statue. King statue will probably give us a lot of fame, maybe, and put us over the level, possibly. I'm pretty impressed with how much books we've lost already. Let's see if we can get ourselves another bookshelf. There's the rings and stuff that we just can't get yet, except for the gun rack. We can get that. 500 for that. 400 for the bookshelf. Let's do that. And then we can place other potions on this one. Or we can kind of scoot everything down. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe we'll scoot this blue book down. That is the Astral Tomb. Just give me one of those. There we are. And those will go in there. And then this will be a new potion. This will be Vigor and Fortune. There we go. Oh, those are pretty big, actually. 8 of them come in this one. So maybe we do multiple vigors. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough gold. Alright. That, and that. You know, one thing also is we haven't really done this or played this game with any loans, and technically we could have pulled out a loan a long time ago, but we have not done that. There we are. 18. Those might be very high profit items coming in. 255. Let's get the charm. Right. We still need to have another bookshelf for, because we are missing one book technically in our shop. Are we going to be able to finish? Ooh, we failed. All right, that's okay. Let's go again. 72% chance. Take it on. It was a 400 for this other book. So just to double check, the book that we are missing might be Enchanter Tomb. It is. We're missing the Enchanter Tomb. So let's get 3 of those would be 312. One of those, 712. Let's do that. We'll just get 1 and 1. So at least now we have a spot for that book. The future. Right there, right there, right there. And they've never been priced. I guess we've never sold them. 24. Perfect. And then when that door opens, we'll have to rearrange everything here. When that time comes, of course. Yeah. But I guess, with that being said, I'll do it. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.